Oh, this is weird. I feel like I'm exposing myself. So,
Alexis Kowalski exposed.
It's weird. So...
Take your shirt off.
Bye.
And your blankets.
No.
Yo.
What?
Remember when you said you were calm the other day? Or no, you were up the other day. You were ready to go, and now it's been 3 days, and now we're doing this video.
Now I'm chilling.
And you're chilling, and I'm not chilling.
I'm straight chilling.
Because I've learned a couple of things through a couple of these takes on these videos, and this is going to be good because today we're talking about a video that I made the other day titled TRT Tuesday something, the most recent one, comment section. Alexis was in there. Alexis was talking to some people, and it's about the fact that we do not want children.
We don't want children.
I wanted this to be the last video. I know what I want to do with my life. Do you know what you want to do with your life? What's the thing that I've said to you for as long as that I've known you? I'll be shocked if you say it, but I'll know that once I say it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Is this
gonna matter in 5 years?
How many times have I said that?
200 million.
Basically, every time anything important happens, I ask Alexis if this is going to matter in 5 years, and it's a way for me to try to either diffuse something or asking like the big picture if it's going to matter.
It doesn't matter!
When it comes to children, that's something that's not gonna matter in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, but till you're fucking dead.
Oh gosh.
It's gonna matter. And from everyone that I've ever heard, keynote that I've heard, willing to speak up on it, they'll say, you're making a mistake by not having them.
A mistake?
What do they say?
A mistake.
You're
gonna regret it for the rest of your life.
I just heard it on one of Sevon's podcasts. I was listening to one and he said, it's like you're getting on a roller coaster ride. You can't explain it until you've gotten off of it. But in the case of kids, it's a never ending, you never get off of it roller coaster ride. And I don't want to get on.
Me neither.
Ironically enough, there was an instance in my life, and there's a lot of these with everybody. My dad and I were at somewhere, maybe the Wisconsin Dells, and I want to get on a roller coaster. He goes, you can go, but I'm not going to go. And I'm like, why? And he goes, because I'm at the age where I got to know that I'm going to get off that thing and be able to protect you for the rest of my life, provide for you, and yada yada. And I'm like, whoa, what makes you think I want to get on it now? Lo and behold, I got on it. He stayed off of it. He's been the type of individual who, actually the last time we hung out with him, he told you about why he's got that giant gash in his mouth. Mm-hmm. He was jumping off of roofs and shit when he was 20. And when he was 30, he was doing a whole bunch of other crazy crap. At no point in my life do I want to put myself into a bucket where I can't do things because I need to be reliant upon anyone other than this one. That's probably the best way to explain why I don't want them. And Alexis has her own opinion.
My opinions.
She's got a handful.
Well, nobody asked, first of all.
Is that what you think? You think?
No one asked, but I'm gonna share my whys, my reasons
that
anyways.
Works.
Oh, this is weird. I feel like I'm exposing myself. So,
Alexis Kowalski exposed.
It's weird. So...
Take your shirt off.
Bye.
And your blankets.
No.
And give me my chair back.
No. Okay, what am I explaining?
Why you don't want kids. I don't think you've said anything other than no one asked, which isn't fair. It's you got nothing there.
Okay.
I know you got stuff.
Okay, one of them is that the world is a scary place.
That's a good one. Thank you for giving me that one.
That's the biggest one. The world is a scary place.
Can you tell me more about that? What do you mean?
Well, I know all the sleepless nights that my mom had, and tracking my phone and tracking me and all this silly stuff that I did as a kid.
It's not something you see yourself
woman.
wanting to be in a position to also be doing.
Correct. Life is expensive enough. We can barely get by with each other. So adding a little nugget to the mix would be not easy. And I'm not trying to make life harder. Everything's expensive, but they're expensive not just for 18 years, but forever. Okay? Fuck. The third reason as to why I don't want children is because I've never had a desire to be a mom. I remember all my friends in high school or even middle school, everyone was like, I can't wait to be a stay-at-home mom, or I can't wait to be a mom. And I just personally never experienced any of those emotions. Not one time ever. Not one time ever. So whenever someone says, having children will change your life, there's nothing better in the world, I feel bad for you, I'm overhearing it because I just don't want that.
Anytime I ever try to push to see if there's any possibility that it's changed, nope. Not even like a second of give, not even a half a second.
It's just not in my fucking DNA or something. I don't know how else to describe it. And then I get yelled at by people for...
Not me.
No, not by you, but, I get yelled at by the outside world that...
You hear about females who will be around other females who have had kids, and then you're in the presence of them, and then you've always heard the stories about how there's like some sort of internal drive to then have one.
Yes.
And at which rate I'll check in. That's probably I'm like, hey, how was it? Oh, I don't want one. Never. And I'm like, all right, just making sure. Cool. We're still on the same page.
Nothing's gonna change. And I know everyone says that. Like, oh, things will change. Like, you're gonna change your mind. You're so young. It's not gonna happen. I don't know how else to explain it, is that there's like nothing within me wanting a baby. I don't know why that's so bad, or why people feel sad for you, or us, me, you.
They've got something that they've been working for in some people's cases for a long time. Like you just said, like some people's life goal was to have a kid.
Yes.
And I'm sure it happens with guys too, like they want a son or a daughter.
Yes.
And at which point when it happens, they just it's like if you won the freaking lottery. That's how I feel with you.
Thanks.
And I think
That's so nice. Love you.
And in which case,
why are you so red?
I was on a call the other day with somebody, and they're like, "What do you want to do, and why are you doing it, and what's going on?" And it's like,
me.
The only thing that I ever want to do is make sure that everything's going to be okay for her.
And I know that.
And I know people feel that way about their children.
That's great. That's me.
That's you. For me. And we're different. You have a business.
Yes.
I don't see very much of this one.
Yeah. We're not home. We're very busy people.
Well, I realize watching even some of my buddies who now have kids, it's not something that would align with where I see my life going. And I know that that also applies to you.
I like working. Working makes me happy. Working makes you happy. We work 12 plus hours a day, every day.
And then we come home and I make her watch a movie with me.
Usually like 10 minutes of a movie.
And then she falls asleep or I fall asleep. That's us. We're weird. We know.
Can we talk about the comments?
Yeah.
What's the one that says parents care more about themselves than they ever care for their children? It's an unfortunate ego trip. So you have to turn your life over to your kids. That's what I read. What do you read?
I read it as this is something that I have seen through people, not often. Parents give just about every bit of themselves as they can for their kids.
My mom does.
Your mom does. My dad does.
Yeah.
My mom did. I don't really agree with that comment.
I don't either. That's why I was looking at it earlier and I was like, what? Okay, next comment. This is the comment that originally got me fired up, but now
Hiller,
I don't give
feel a little sad
anymore.
for you, bro. Having children will change your life. There's nothing in this world better than becoming a father. I hope you change your mind on that. Keep up the hard work. Keep grinding. We'll keep grinding, which is basically what you picked up from this whole video, right?
I hope you change your mind.
Oh, that's what you got stuck on. I looked at the last one. It's like, I hope you keep grinding. I'm like, oh yeah, no kids, keep grinding. You got caught up on the change your mind.
Yeah, I just don't appreciate like forced opinions or like it really could have stopped at the having kids will change your life. There's nothing better. Keep up the hard work. The whole hoping you change your mind is just where I think I got a little triggered. Or what did I say? Insulted.
I found these comments odd and insulting.
What I said is that I always found these kinds of comments odd and insulting. Having children isn't the end all be all, and pushing that on people that do not want them, like you clearly stated, is not welcome. Glad it's life-changing for you, but it's not like that for everyone. Enjoy your kids. We will enjoy life without them.
It's fair, right?
And then someone questioned me insulting. Yeah, it's insulting
Amy,
to
Amy
like
says insulting question
to
mark.
push
LOL.
your shit on me. Well, I've gotten it much more than he has every time.
Is it because you're a woman?
I don't know. I feel like I've just gotten it a million times. Or like, do you want kids? No. Oh my gosh, you have to.
Do you know other females who don't want them and are completely cool with it? Do you know?
I don't fucking think so.
Damn, I got one. I got one.
I don't think so.
All right, that's a pressure cooker of a thing right there for the men out there in my position. Good luck finding the unicorn.
Oh, stop scrolling. I hope you have a wonderful life, and when the day comes and you're old and no one wants you around, you might ponder on your choice or maybe not. That's another thing I always heard was, who's gonna take care of you when you're old? I don't fucking know. And I don't think I care. That doesn't worry me. I don't know. That's not like a scare tactic into like me wanting to like suddenly have kids because I'll be old one day. Like, I mean, hopefully I'll have you. And then if I don't have you, maybe I started rambling too much. I might have. I think I did. We could cut that part out. We could totally cut that
No,
part out.
I'm just reading that one for the first time and it kind of pisses me off.
What?
Old and nobody wants you.
And then this nice Philip man. See, he said too, you started out by saying I feel bad for you and then went on to saying you hope you change your mind. He saw what I saw.
Words matter.
Idiot.
That's what I think. Alexis has had multiple instances in which people have tried to change her minds on kids. She got caught up on that in Sean's initial statement, to which Alexis self-admittedly had a reaction.
Yeah, I was pissed.
She's pissed.
And then, wait, the best part, hold on, you're missing all the relevant things. You seem bitter and defensive about this subject. Maybe you should have some kids. What? It was just so retarded. And then it got more retarded. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Say it.
Say my name.
And, Hillers.
Out.
No, let me do it. Andrew, no. The HillerFits. Out. Wait, no. The HillerFits. Out. No, not two fingers. One. Mine. The HillerFits. Out. Oh, that's a scary finger. Okay, one last time. Why am I calling us the HillerFits? The HillerFits. Out.